students, today I will discuss the topic cell, the fundamental unit of life, that is the cell. This is the fifth chapter of class 9th, okay, the fundamental unit of life. What is the meaning of fundamental unit of life? You know that this is nothing but it is related to the cell, or we call them about the cell, okay. First of all, we know that what is the cell. Cell is your first chapter, so we have to know what is the cell. Cell is the fundamental unit of life. As you seen here, I have written the fundamental unit of life just about the cell, okay. We know that the definition of cell, what is the cell? Cell is the fundamental unit of life, or we can say that the structural and functional unit of life is called cell, okay. I can write here the definition of the cell. The structural and functional unit of life. This is your cell. This is the definition of cell. What is the meaning of structural and functional? Okay, what is the meaning of structural and functional? Structural means everything that is seems or that is appears is due to the presence of cell. Okay, and what about functional? Every activities which are held in our body is that because of the presence of cell. Okay, just we talk about the home. Okay, so home is made with the bricks. So bricks is the smallest unit of the home. Okay, like this, a human body is consist of many types of cells, different types of cells we can say. So cells is the basic unit of the body. Okay, so structural and functional unit of life is called cell. Okay. Now, who discovered the cell? Cell is discovered by the Robert Hooke in 1665. Robert Hooke, discovered by Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke in 1665 by self-made microscope. Okay, by self-made microscope, Robert Hooke discovered cell. When he cut a slice, then he saw a comb-like structure present in cell under the microscope. Then he called that cell. Okay, cell is nothing but we can say cell is nothing but a single small room. Okay, cell. Okay. Right now, what is the theory of the cell? Theory of the cell. Theory of cell. The scientists, that's name are Schleiden and Swan. Theodor Schleiden and Swan. Schleiden and Swan is the scientist who given the cell theory. Schleiden is a botanist and Swan is a zoologist. And he gave the theory that all cell contains cell is pre-existing cells, means all cell arises from the pre-existing cells. Okay, all cells arises from pre-existing cells. Pre-existing cells. Okay, human body is made up of cells, means every body is made up of cells. He gave this theory. Human body, body is made of cells. Okay. After that, we should talk about the types of the cell on the basis of number of the cell. Okay. So, what is the? We can talk about the number of the cell. Okay. Number of the cell. So, cell, if we divide the cell on the basis of number, then it is of two types. Unicellular on the basis of number. On the basis of number. If we divide the cell, then it is of two types. Unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular is nothing but the body is made up of single cell, is called unicellular, and multicellular, the body is made up of more than one cell, is called multicellular. Example of unicellular, you know that amoeba. Amoeba is the example of unicellular cell. Amoeba. And multicellular cells, plants and animals are made up of multicellular cells, means more than one cells. So plant and animals are multicellular. Okay. After that, we should talk about the types of the cell. That are two types: prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. So what is prokaryotic cells? Means that prokaryotic cells is nothing but it is primitive cells. Means they are made previously, ancient times we can say. So we can write here the types of cells. Okay, prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. What is prokaryotic cells and what is eukaryotic cells? Prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Pro, what is the meaning of pro? Means primitive, means ancient times. Okay, example bacteria. And what is the meaning of eu? Means true, means they have the well developed bodies, called eukaryotic. And in case of prokaryotics, development is not occur. Due to this they are called prokaryotic. We should talk about the development. If then development means the body, example that is the bacteria. Okay, example that is the bacteria. Bacteria consists no wall, no the nucleus is not surrounded by the nuclear membrane. So if we talk about the eukaryotic cells, then they have well designed organs, means they have cell membrane and they have nuclear membrane also. Okay, so these are the some basic differences of prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Okay, after that we should talk about the plant cell and animal cell. What is plant cell and what is animal cell? Okay, plant cell and animal cell. Plant cells means, first of all we should talk about the cell structure, a normal cell structure. After that we can discuss about the plant cell and animal cell. A simple structure of cell I am drawing here. This is your cell. This is your cell. Okay, this is your cell and this is your nucleus. Okay, this is called cell membrane. Cell membrane. In case of, this is the animal cell I am drawing here, but in case of plant cell, cell wall is also present. After cell membrane, above the cell membrane, structure cell wall also present in case of plant cell. But in case of animal cell, only cell membrane is present. Okay, and this is your nucleus. This is your nucleus. Okay, this is your nucleus, and this is your nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane. Okay, this portion means between the cell membrane and nucleus, this jelly-like structure are present. Here jelly-like structure are present, in which all the cell organelles are embedded. Okay, this portion is called cytoplasm. Cyto stand for cell. Okay, cyto means cell. Okay, plasma is a liquid. Okay, so in this portion, different types of cell organelle are present, like mitochondria, like Golgi body, mitochondria, Golgi body, or Golgi apparatus we can say. Here a structure present, that is endoplasmic reticulum, endoplasmic reticulum, and inside the nucleus, nucleolus are present. Nucleolus are present. Okay, so we can write it here, nucleolus. Okay, in case of plant cell, some differences between plant cell and animal cell, but the more things are common inside the cell. In case of plant cell, we can write here plastids. Okay, we can write here plastids also present. Centrosome, centromere. These are the some other things which are present inside the cell. We will talk it later after when we discuss about the differences. Okay, so these are the simple structure of cell. We will discuss one by one the function of the mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleolus. Okay, cell wall, cell membrane, how cell wall, what is the function of cell wall, how cell membrane allow to the material inside the cells. We will talk it later, but this is your simple structure of cell. Okay, now what is the difference between plant cell and animal cell? Okay, I can write here plant cell and animal cell. Plant cell and animal cell. Animal cell. This is the difference between plant cell and animal cell. Student, first of all, the difference is of cell wall and cell membrane. It consists cell wall, but here cell wall is absent. But here cell wall is absent. Okay, it contains plastids. Plant contains plastids, but in case of animal cell, plastids are absent. Okay, these are absent here. Okay, third one is centromere or centrosome. Centrosome is absent here. Centrosome is absent here, but in case of animal cell, these are present. Okay, vacuoles. If we talk about the vacuoles, which is a sac-like structure in which foods are embedded or foods are stored. So vacuoles are large in plant cell. Vacuoles are larger. Here it is absent or few present and in small size. Okay, so this is the some points of difference between plant cell and animal cell. After that, in next lecture, I will discuss about the function of every cell organelle. Thank you for watching. Thank you.